largest high school poetry festival in the world takes place right here in Chicago, and the finals are this weekend. So please welcome festival creator, poet, and activist Kevin Coval. Hi, Kevin. Welcome back, I should say.
Thank you guys for having us.
So glad that you're back here. So you're going to be pretty pumped up for this weekend.
Yeah, super excited. It's a big weekend. Friday is our indie finals at the Logan Arts Space Center in Hyde Park, and then Sunday, March 18th is our big culminating event. 4 teams at the Auditorium Theater, 6 o'clock. Best event in the city of Chicago, in my estimation, is Sunday night.
Yeah, how many teams start in this, and did you ever think it was going to get this big when you started this in 2001?
Well, so this year we had 110 teams, over 1,000 poets from every zip code in Chicago. Teams from all over the Chicagoland area have been competing to get to the stage Sunday night. In 2001, no, we had no idea that it would get this big. I mean, I thought it was doing something. We had like 4 teams in a basement in Wicker Park, and after the first year I walked away. I was like, okay, word, I'll see y'all later. And they were like, when's next year? I'm like, dang, I don't know. And then it's grown, and now it's really become a movement, not only for young creative people in this city, but young people really around the world. So.
And remind folks at home what the mission is of Louder Than a Bomb.
We're trying to do a few things. One is trying to give space where young people could be themselves without apology, and then also trying to intentionally desegregate the city. You know, we know that Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in America, and we're trying to use the tool of spoken word and hip hop storytelling to reimagine how the city might be like for generations to come.
Right, you're giving students other opportunities, other avenues to express themselves in their creativity.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, one of the teams in the final this weekend join us now. Bella, Michael, Maya, and Ash, representing Maine East High School in Park Ridge, performing their poem called A Critique of the Curriculum.
1, 2, 3.
Our literature is lacking. We are disconnected,
disengaged.
Our identity's lost in the pages.
Textbooks can't define what gay means.
Can't define my kinks or curls.
Can't define women when written by white men.
Can't define what trans means. Books marked for our curriculum bind us to the binary. I want expansive, no borders here.
Pages that read names we can't pronounce.
Daddy's bedtime stories filled with dzieci's buletin. Heavy accent forced to read nationalist novels. My Polish is polished away. Never seen any flags but American.
Government wants guns in the hands of teachers, but won't hand them stories from this century. We are history. We real cool.
But our stories left school. I want to see you revive histories on front covers of textbooks,
poetry slams, our new library, education all inclusive. Piece together literature that makes dead white authors puzzled.
Spit bars breaking down systematic barriers. Forced to read Tale of Two Cities.
We want to learn about our city.
Chicago authors can create the perfect canon.
Poetry is life distilled.
It's engraved in our DNA. Creativity ain't for imitation.
Whitewashed history and abomination.
Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty in our permanent blood.
You thought knowing one Maya Angelou poem made you woke? Forget woke. Everyone's dead.
Wow!
The Maine East Poetry
Oh my
team.
God! No wonder you guys are in the finals. That was the bomb.
That was incredible. And also, students compete as individuals as well. So please welcome independent poet London Stubbs, representing Lindblom Math and Science Academy in West Englewood, with his poem Evasion.
Good job.
Duck, because that last bullet could have hit any one of us innocent bystanders. We sit, hear pop, and binge watch blood fill streets. Warning, the light passing through is false advertisement. Do not walk towards the light, for the light is that of the burst from the gun. I repeat, stay away from the windows. See here, you got to keep head on 360 and watch the wind. Always know what direction it is blowing, or you will get blown over. Unless you stone, unless you rep set, unless you hold ground where ground is known, get covered with that of the blown. See, with this pigment, we got to duck and dodge everything. We duck 12, dodge 16 in hopes of not being put away for 30 to life. Here, entire vernaculars have to dodge and hide from them critiques, them looks, them in particular my vernacular been hiding, fearful of his judgment, of its confusion it may cause to its proper counterparts. My verbiage got gear shift. Quick shift to proper, and another shift to urban vernacular causes ride to be bumpy while we duck behind hope in hope of not being cradled under tree. We steal strange fruit hanging on street corner and cop car before that bullet is fired accidentally into car into ribcage as hands are up. We duck and dodge and maneuver these streets like we Pac-Men. We belong in a video game, like we on our last life. Only difference is we ain't chasing ghosts. We ducking the possibility of becoming one. Thank you.
Wow.
Nice job.
Wow.
Big thank you to Kevin and our students. The Louder Than a Bomb finals are this Sunday, March 18th.